one nonsense breeze like that now blew. I used to put on skirts. Fell and be up my skirts. And my tights showed. Ha. Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chacha. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. In today's video, I'll be doing a question and answer. I wrote down some questions I would like to be discussing with you guys and telling you guys some few of the answers. So let's get right into it. I've written the questions down in this jotter, so I'll be starting from the first question. They said, which of your friends or family do you look up to? Actually, my dad. I really look up to my dad in so many things. I actually look up to my dad in so many things, and that's it. Sha. Second question: what is something you got away with as a child or your family still doesn't know about? I can't remember anything I did I got away with. I think I cannot remember. Most of the things I did, my parents knew about it, my family knew about it. All my fuck up, all my mess up, everything, they knew about it. So the third question: what are the most common reasons for friendship to fall apart? For me, the most common reasons particular friendship will fall apart is lack of communication. If you guys don't communicate, constantly, I think that friendship, you understand, a relationship will not just be in place. You understand, there's a room for constant communication. If it's a relationship, like an opposite sex relationship, it should be at least every day you guys should talk about your day, and you understand, it helps the communication flow well. And if it's for friends, like your female friends, you guys can be talking every day, fine, you understand, but I feel that, you understand, at least 3 times a week it's okay for you guys to be talking, you understand, just practically, if you want to really keep that relationship well. So that is another thing. I think also that thing that also make a relationship to fall apart is for me, is distance. Like, having a distant relationship is, in this our present time, is quite difficult. You understand? Like, you guys need to be together. Some people it works for them, but some it doesn't. But I feel that you guys being together, you understand, not every day, just few times, you understand. Let's say in a month, you guys can just see practically 5 times in a month, you understand, or 4 times in a month. It helps the relationship flow well. It makes you guys feel very, like, just know yourself more, you understand, and it just really helps. So that's it. The fourth question: what is the best way to meet new friends? Best way to meet new friends. I feel the best way to meet a friend, like, if you really want to just be yourself, that should just be yourself. Don't just, don't just pretend, you understand. Don't pretend about anything. Just be yourself. Feel free, you understand. You see the person that likes you understand, that's your particular kind of character will just come. You don't force friendship. That's just the truth. You don't force it. Just feel free, you understand. Don't say because of this girl is rich, or her parents has money, or she's pretty, or she wears expensive words, let me just click. It doesn't work like that at all. It doesn't. Just be yourself. Feel free, and as in, you guys can just click. That's just it. So, do you have any family tradition? If so, what? Do I have any family tradition? Well, tradition, but it can be a tradition to any other family. But from our family, I think it's praying morning and night. Like we just have um that tradition. Let me just put like that tradition to always pray morning and night in our house. As in, apart from my family, like my own as my own family, like us. Yes, and the extended families, you understand, to do the same too. They try as much as possible to pray morning and night. So that's like a family tradition. I know that we are heading to. Sixth question: for your birthday, would you rather go somewhere or get something? Guys, for me, I would rather go somewhere. If it's possible for me to be, as in traveling a particular place or going to a particular place, you understand, or different places actually every of my birthday, I will do it because it's going to really help you. You understand? As in so many things actually, and just buying things, eat, you understand, just relax at home. Just going places. It must not be, you understand. Maybe it might not be orphanage or any other places. You understand, or any else, but you can just travel to a place, you understand, think about yourself, think about your age, think about things you've not really done at a certain point in at this age you are now. You've not really, you understand, achieved something like this. Just think. Birthdays are not always about your celebration. Yes, you celebrate because you're alive to see that particular age, but I just think there's more to adding, you understand, plus one to your age. There's a lot about it. You just need to know whether where you are driving at, what you've achieved at that particular age, what you should achieve in the next age. Just things like that. Just think you can go to a quiet place if you want. You can just see things, you understand. That's just what I think. Seventh question: what is one thing you would rather like to own? One thing I would really love to own is my own business. Like I would really love to be an entrepreneur, and I would really love to have my own business, really. That's one thing I really want to achieve and I really want to own. Eighth question: have you ever overheard a conversation you weren't supposed to? What was it about? Okay, the truth is I have overheard a lot of conversation I wasn't supposed to hear. You understand? I've overheard so many, but I'll just say one, just randomly. I'll just say one. I think it was when I was back then. I was in school. I was just walking along a like just I was just walking. I was just trying to catch some fresh air and all the way. So they have this nonsense. I don't know what to call it, nonsense, or just one kind of. I don't know whether it's right or wrong. Till now, I don't understand. But when I say it, you guys can reflect it for me in the comment section. I just want to know more about if it's right or if it's wrong. Like when everywhere is dark, there's no light, and two people are talking. It might be male and male or female and male. You understand? Just anyone at all. You guys are talking. You understand? And everywhere is dark, and you guys are not using light to talk. People are just talking in the dark, and you're coming with a light. You have to off it. When you pass through, you cannot on your light and go to wherever you want to go to. But me, I don't like that thing. Why? If you guys are doing anything, yes, someone come. You guys can just stop whatever you guys are talking or stop whatever you guys are doing. When the person passes with the license light, you guys can continue whatever you're saying. But then they even harass you for owning your light or insult you for putting on your light when you're walking through. So that's just what happened then. I was coming with the light and I had to off it because I didn't want them to, embarrass me or shout or insult me. So I had to off the light and pass through. So I don't know whether they felt, maybe they knew that I was passing, or they didn't just want to stop whatever they were saying. And I don't know, but I was just passing, and the girl kept on saying what she was saying to the other person. She was like discouraging the guy against, I think the guy's girlfriend is her friend. So she was kind of discouraging the guy about the girl, telling him that I don't know the reason why you're with her. Just discouraging the guy practically about the girl, which wasn't just nice. But I knew that some things she was saying there were lies, but she was just saying I think she wants the guy to herself or something. But that was what I overheard. So let's get into the next question. Have you ever had to hold your tongue even though you really wanted to say what was on your mind? I'll read this question again. Have you ever had to hold your tongue even though you really wanted to say what was on your mind? Guys, a lot of time. A lot of times I always want to say what's on my mind, but sometimes I don't just know, I can't just find the words to say it. Sometimes I just have to keep quiet. I know what to say, but I just want to keep quiet so that peace will reign, or I don't say some things that are abusive or just make the situation worse at that particular time. So I just have to bottle it or just keep quiet or just swallow it. Like, that thing can be so hard, but in some situation, you just have to do it. Like, you just have to do it. So, the next question, what is your most awkward moment from middle school or high school? Hey, Jesus. Okay. The most awkward moment, there are so many awkward moments, but I'll just say this particular one because it was so, I don't even know how I was feeling that day. Whether I should cry or I should laugh. I don't even know what I was going to do, but let me just tell you guys the story. It was my turn. No, in secondary school then, you understand? In secondary school then, there was this, in my own secondary school actually, they have this ration. They ration this prayer. You do prayer or like just lead the assembly for concerning anything prayers for that day. You lead the assembly for that particular day. So it was my turn. You understand? They ration it class by class from I think it's from JS1. They said it from JS1 to SS3. They ration it each classes as each week, each classes or something like that. So that day was my turn. It was my turn. I was shy, I was nervous, I was everything you can think about. So when I got up there, that day was very hot. Like, this early morning sun coming out showing that the day will be very hot. That was just like, I was up there and I was saying whatever I was saying. I was preaching and doing practically everything I could do. And guys, one nonsense breeze like that now blew. I used to put on skirts. Fell and blew up my skirts. And my tights showed. Oh, God of mercy. I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know exactly what to do. I just held the skirt and stopped what I was doing. Everybody just paused and was looking at me. I felt like the ground should end as it opened. Let me just enter. Like, it was so embarrassing. Like, I didn't even know. Everybody was just quiet. Nobody laughed. Though. That was even one funny aspect. Nobody laughed. Everybody was just quiet. As quiet as I just had to close my this, and I held my skirt and continued what I was saying. I was not shaking, like I was just sad. Even the preaching I was supposed to, I just had to cut it short because I was just becoming angry. I just cut the preaching short and just came down. So that was it. That was really an awkward moment. The 11th question, they said, why is it sometimes hard to forgive others? Why is it hard to forgive others sometimes? I think this thing is anger. When you have so much anger in you, like it's very hard to forgive. You understand? Like, in a situation that you cannot just forgive yourself first. Sometimes if you cannot just forgive yourself in that situation, it's really hard for you to also forgive somebody. And having this anger, you understand, like you just feel that this person needs punishment, you understand, for what the person did to you. Sometimes you just feel this lack of trust, you understand, like if you forgive this person, you really trust this person, you understand, again. Or sometimes also fear to move on, You understand? You just want to hold that anger and every. You don't just want to loosen up. So that's just practically what I think can really make someone sometimes don't want to forgive someone. The 12th question: how does the absence of beauty affect people? This question, there's no wrong or right way to answer this question, but I think that as in every one of us like have different effects, you understand, as in different things that affect all of us. But I think that the absence of beauty helps us to know things that we take for granted. You understand, like things that we really take for granted. With the existence of beauty, you understand, when you have that beauty, you understand, in you, like when you have that beauty in you like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I just think that the absence of beauty, you understand, makes us to as in know this, as know some things that we take for granted. You understand, with the existence of that particular beauty in you. So that's what I have to say about that question. Why? What makes a person beautiful? What makes a person beautiful to you? To me, what makes someone beautiful? It's character. My dear, if you don't have character, you're not beautiful. Forget this thing that is deceiving in your face. If you don't have a good character, you are ugly. That's my belief. If you don't have a good character, you are ugly. You have to have a good character. Yes, you must not be perfect though. You don't have to be perfect, but once you have a very good character, you understand, your bad side are, when your bad side are very little and your good side are much. As in, you're just being qualified as a good person. That's just it. You have to have this good character in you. You understand, to make people know that this, the reason you know that why this girl is fine. This girl is she's just very good. You understand? She's just very good in the sense that both character wise, you understand, she's very, very, very good she has a very good character. So that's my own definition of being a very pretty person or being very beautiful. The next question is, if you had the attention of the world for 16 seconds, what will you say? Guys, I'll say a lot. I'll say a lot of things, but let me just say the one that's in my mind. Bad mouthing people. Like, bad mouthing people, it can kill somebody. That's the truth. You must not use a gun and point on that person's head before you know that you've killed this person. You understand? Using your mouth, your tongue to say things that are not supposed to be said is very bad. Body shaming people. Bad was not just like exchanging words with someone, maybe according to someone, just say no. Talking about bad mouthing is like saying negative things about someone. You understand? Saying negative things about someone, body shaming people. You understand? Saying things at the person's back that sometimes is not good, sometimes is bad. You understand? Sometimes things they are saying that is true, some things they are saying that aren't true. Those things are that bad mouthing is just very bad. For me, it's very, very bad. It kills someone's spirit totally, and which is wrong, because you just imagine yourself now, you in that kind of situation, in that person's situation, you hear people saying such disgusting things about you. It's very bad. If you know you really maybe you have this attitude of bad mouthing people, just try as much as possible to stop it. It's very bad. It's not good at all. So the next question is, what was the most terrifying situation you have ever been in? Okay, the most terrifying situation I've ever been in was when I was very young. When I was much younger, I think it was 6 to 7 years. I think, yes, 6 to 7 years. When my mom fainted in the night, around the kind 9. She fainted, so I was so scared. But I was the first to start crying and jumping up in the house. I was so scared that day. I was crying, like the whole situation just felt very uncomfortable for me as a child. I was really scared that I would lose my mom at that age. So that was it. The next question: who is your oldest friend? How did you meet them? Or who are your oldest friends and how did you meet them? Did you that I have one particular older friend that we are still talking till date. And that's Blessing Okocha. I know she's watching this video. Blessing Okocha, she actually, we met when I was back then in Kano State. We were in the same class. We met when we were in primary 2. When I entered that particular school newly. She was the only Igbo girl, and only Igbo girl, let me just put it like that, in the class. Particularly she was the only Igbo girl. There was a Christian, but there were only two, a boy and a girl, but the guy was Yoruba and her, she was Igbo. So this guy, you're only two in a class that are Christian, and she was the only girl. It was so somehow to her, like she was feeling very lonely. So when I joined her as an Igbo girl from the same place, like we are from Abia State, we are from Isialangua, together, almost everything together, she felt very comfortable and we became friends. That was just practically how we clicked, you understand? We became friends, and that was it. We've been friends since then till she relocated from Kano, I relocated from Kano. We are still friends till date. So that's it. So the next question is, what is something you did as a child your parents don't know about? I think it's slapping a guy. Okay, let me just guys how this thing happened. There was a particular Hausa guy, that was when we were in Kano actually. There was a particular Hausa guy that we were younger, and he was around 16, 17 then. So anytime we're coming back from school, he always stopped us on the way, like just blabbing, telling us rubbish or discussing anything. You're asking, how are you? Just be wasting our time. And that was very annoying. So most times we trek from school and we're going to be very tired. The guy was just wasting our time. So one particular day I was telling my sister that no, we're not going to listen to this guy. Like anything the guy have to say today, we'll have to just wait to the next time, because I'm just heading straight home. If my son is like, how am I going to do it? I say if he's talking, we'll just be walking. Just be walking very fast. My sister was like, okay, I think that's what we'll do. So when we got there, the guy was like as if he was waiting for us to come back. He was already seated very close to our house and was waiting. So when we were passing, he just called one of us that we should come. No, he called my elder sister that she should come. My sister was like, she's not coming. In a sense, my sister just refused to come. So he stood up and rushed and dragged our last baby on her hand. And she was very tender. At that age, she was 3 years old. Yes, or 3 to 4 years old. He dragged her hand, and as in very tight, and injured her wrist. You understand? Like the thing was very annoying. I just gave the guy one hot slap. As small as I was, I was so angry. I just slapped the boy and ran to the house. So that night when my dad got back, I didn't tell my dad that part of the story. I only told him that the guy always used to stop us, you understand, and when we refused to come, he just held our last born on her hand. That was the only the only thing I can remember right now that my parents don't really know about that I did as a child. The next question is, what can I do to help you when you're upset or stressed? My dear, if I'm upset or stressed, just leave me and put on a very calm music for me. That's what you can do for me. Don't come and be blabbing or asking me questions. I will just pour the anger on you. Like I'll just, you understand, do transfer of aggression, which is very wrong. So the best thing you can do for me is put calm music for me on your phone or anything. Just very calm, cool music. You understand? Then allow me, just feel me. Maybe when I'm calm or something, you cannot ask me any question you want to ask me or shout for me if there's anything to shout for me about. How can you tell someone you love them without using the word? Okay. Let me tell you guys. If I love you or I like you or whatever, or I'm attracted to you and I don't have to say I love you or something like that, I'll just practically be telling you things that will bust your brain. That is one thing I know I will do. I'll just be telling you things that will bust your brain, like just be praising you practically. I'll just be praising you, you understand? Your head will just be swelling. That's just what I can do. Like what I will do if I really want to tell you that I love you and I cannot say it. So the final last question, guys, is in what situation did you become discouraged? The truth is that when I was like, I've just like, there is no more option. Like, I am exhausted all my option towards that particular situation. That is the only time I can get discouraged about that situation at that particular time. That's the only when I can just tell you, no, you see this, I'm done, because I've exhausted all my options. That's practically what I will do. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, give it a thumbs up. All of them, just do it right there. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.